Hey everybody, this is Stephanie. Thanks for tuning in. I'm doing a 12 by 12 layout and I'm using the new collection by Tracy Reed Designs called My Person. And if you're watching this the time it airs, it's the first weekend that it releases and it's on sale right now. And it's called My Person. So I'm going to document my person. And I'm going to keep this super simple. This whips up really fast. Using Project Life cards from the collection, I did pull aside some of the cards that I thought I would use. Looking at this card, I'm thinking of another story. So this is why I was mentioning something, and I'm like, oh, I have an idea about that. so, yeah, I do have a rough draft though. So I pull out the cards that I thought I would work with, and I also pulled out a few stickers. This, like I said, is very simplistic. The cards pretty much share the entire story. The decorating, there's a ton of sentiments within it. There's a ton of color. So I don't need to bring anything else in this time around. I will go back and forth between those two stickers, but then I call that done. So now let me determine where I want to place my cards. I knew I wanted to have this one right here. And I'm determining maybe I'll like have a white border at the edge, but I don't end up doing that. I actually go for a stitched edge, and you'll see that here in the end. So this card right here, I'm going to be placing it somewhere on the spread, and when I do, that's going to be where I place my journaling, which I do not do on camera. Let's talk about the photo while I am determining where these cards are going to go. This photo is a picture of my husband and I hugging, and now in reality, we don't ever get a picture of us hugging. It's seconds to the day, but oh my god, these seconds I cherish so dearly, because whenever I'm having an overwhelming day or a depressing day or just there's a rough day, every time he comes home, I come up to him and I hug him and he hugs me back. But I love that feeling of, oh, thanks, I'm so happy you're here. And I just feel like it's not so bad. Everything's gonna be all right. And I just wanted to document that. And the best thing is most of these cards reflect that. And so that's basically what I'm going to be writing in my journaling, is that I cherish these hugs when he comes home, and it makes my day, it makes me okay. So I do need a pattern paper for my title, and I wanted to make sure that I had a pattern paper that had all the colors, just to help hone in on like completing the look, I think, because I wanted to make sure that there was color, all the colors from the layout behind the title. So I thought I would go with the hearts, since I really like that pattern paper, and I did print them both on vellum to give it a softer look. But the fact that I already had a 3x4 card there that has that same pattern, I went with this plaid. And so I just have that vellum for future spreads. That's the beauty of working with hybrid. You basically get it printed in your own choice. You can use cardstock. I use presentation paper when it comes to printing. It just gives it more of a vibrant look. But I do matte presentation paper that I get online on Amazon, and it just gives it a vibrant look to it. And you can use vellum, you can use acetate. There's so many options that you can use. That's just starting to, reach the surface here. I keep it simple this time around though. So I'm making sure my little cluster here looks how I want it. And this is when I do the switch. Like, yeah, I do like that a little bit more. And I'm going to call that complete. And I'm going to adhere the edges so that way this will stop curling. And it's going to end up looking great. I did place one of the Project Life cards behind my photo for two reasons. Working with the Canon Selfie, which is how I print my photos at home, it doesn't give me a true size for a 3x4 because it has perforated edges, and I don't like for that to be on my edges of my photos, so I have to trim it a little more. And it doesn't, so now my photos are not a true 3x4 size, which I have to do for Project Life as well. So now I just know I always matte my photos, and this time around I chose green to complete the look and have it connect with my title. I'm going to add one more sticker in here, this arrow to point to the photo. I feel like that's a nice touch. And these cute little sticker hearts here. little trio. It looks so adorable. I need to print that out like 100 times so I can, so I don't have to worry about using them. I don't have to hoard them. And I placed it in this photo. I like that I used the lighter tones so it doesn't pull your eye up on the upper right portion too much. Alright, I went ahead and adhered everything down except for my journaling, so I can use my typewriter, I can use my computer. Honestly, the options are endless, and I was just on the fence on which one to use. I need to make sure I do my journaling though. Yes, I will get that done. So I'm just kind of talking about how the Project Life cards completed this layout. I'm going to be doing a close-up here in a bit. I do want to mention that this is a completed layout. You can stop here just using your Project Life cards, a couple stickers, and call that done. I do place some stitching around the edges, and that's just to help close out the look, I think, just to help hone them in. And I think it was just a nice added dimension. It is in white stitching, so you may not be able to see it on camera, but it really does offer that soft look, and it just completes it. I hope you got inspired in some way, and if you'd like to use this collection, I'll be placing links down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, bye.